Hi students, let's do the last part of the chapter sequence and series. We know that sum to n terms concept for AP and also for GP. AP we have the formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and for GP also we have the formula sum to n terms formula. We all know that is you remember no, a into r power n minus 1 by r minus 1, or you have one more formula. These are sum to n terms for AP and GP. Now, there is something called special series where the series won't be in AP or GP, but still we can find the sum to n terms. Like suppose you have 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4, so on up to n terms. Now, if I ask you to add this, then how to actually add this sum of the n terms of this special series? If you observe, 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6, 3 into 4 is 12, then you have 4 into 5, that will be 20. If you observe, this is not in AP or GP. So when the series is not in AP and GP, still we can find the sum to n terms. That type of series is called a special series. It's called special series. Okay, let's see how to sum that special series. Let me discuss again. We'll go back and I want to discuss about the sum of the natural numbers. If you remember, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n. Okay, now we know that this series is in AP. How to find the sum of this? I told you to reverse it. First reverse it, then I told you to add. If you remember, 2s is equal to, if you add the first terms, it is n plus 1. Similarly, if you add second also, you'll get n plus 1. The last one also, if you add, it will be n plus 1. This is the review. So 2s is equal to n plus 1, so on up to n plus 1. How many n plus 1s we have means we have n terms, because we have here up to n terms. So n plus 1, how many n plus 1s will have means it will be n times. It will be n times. So s is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So it means that suppose the what do you mean by that means 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on up to n is n into n plus 1 by 2. This can be written in other way also. Instead of writing 1 plus 2, instead of writing 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on up to n, this can be written in one notation called sigma, or you call it a summation. You can write sigma k, and where k is from 1 to n. So if you replace k with 1, what is the meaning of this sigma means? The meaning of sigma is nothing but summing or summation. It is called summation. So if k is 1, if you see here, the k is, take k is equal to 1, next k is equal to 2, k is equal to 3, up to n we are going to take. So that is sigma k. Now what I want to explain you is simply some notations again. That is, if I write sigma n, the meaning is 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on up to n, and the formula is we derived just now, n into n plus 1 by 2. Similarly, you have sigma n square. Sigma n square meaning is 1 square plus 2 square so on up to n square. And this is called sum of the squares of the first n natural numbers. And the formula is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. Okay, let's write here again. Let's write again neatly. Sigma n is nothing but 1 plus 2 so on up to n, and the formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. Sigma n square is 1 square plus 2 square plus so on up to n square, sum of the squares of the natural numbers. The formula is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. You have to remember these formulas. You have to remember these formulas. The derivations are not so important for exam, but better you remember the formula. That's enough. Exam point of view, these formulas are not important. Similarly, sum of the cubes of the natural numbers, first natural numbers, 1 cube plus 2 cubes so on up to n cube. The formula is n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. This can be written as n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. And what is n into n plus 1 by 2? N into n plus 1 by 2 is sigma n. So this can be written as like sigma n cube. See here, sigma n cube can be written as, this is nothing but sigma n. This part is sigma n. So this can be written as sigma n whole square. Sigma n cube is sigma n whole square. Now let me tell you one thing. Suppose somebody asks you what is sigma 1. Sigma 1 is 1 plus 1. The meaning is 1 plus 1 up to n times. And that will be what? 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n times will be what? 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 3 into 1. Similarly, n times, so it is n into 1. That is n. So sigma 1 is n. Remember, sigma 1 is n. Please note it down. Similarly, you can find sigma a also. Sigma a is a plus a plus a, so on up to n times. So what it will be? A plus a plus a up to n times will be n times a, or it is na. So the problem here, if you see carefully, how the problems will be means in this special series, that is the last exercise, exercise number 9.4. We'll take one small example, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3, so on up to, no, the nth term is not given. Let's assume that the nth term is given, and they're asking us to find the sum to n terms. This is a special series which is not in AP or GP. Now, any special series, whenever you want to find the sum to n terms, first thing first, what we have to do is, first thing is we have to find the nth term of that series. We have to find the nth term, means last term. The nth term you have to find. Then we'll do the sum of that. Once you know the nth term, it is very easy to find the sum to n terms. When you know the nth term, how to find sum to n terms means sigma of nth term. Sum to nth term. Sigma means sum to nth term. So once we find the nth term, just find the sigma of that. Now here, let's find the nth term. How to find the nth term, I'll tell you. Take the first term, first value 1. Next it is 2. Next it is 3. If you see the third term, it is 3 into 4. Let me write clearly. So the question is actually the first question, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4, so on dash dash. First thing is you have to find the nth term. See in the first term, first value 1, 2, 3, so on. So nth term, in nth term, if you see here nth term, yeah, nth term is this. So 1, 2, 3, so it will be n. Then you have 2, 3, 4. Now if you see 2, 3, 4, the second term is 2, 3, 4. 2 you have, next you have 3. If you observe 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, next will be 5. This is in AP, you know, and you know how to find the nth term of this. Nth term for this will be 2 plus a plus n minus 1 into d. D is what? 3 minus 2, 1, 4 minus 3, 1. So it is 1. So if you simplify it, 2 plus n minus 1. So it comes to n plus 1. So here what you'll write, this will be first 1, 2, 3, so on, it will be n. For 2, 3, 4, it is n plus 1. Let me write here, this is n plus 1. So overall, our nth term for this special series is, if you look, the nth term for the special series is an is equal to n into n plus 1. This is the nth term for our special series. Now after getting the nth term, what is the job we have to do means, it is simply we have to find the sum to n terms. So let's go back. Now we know the nth term of that, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4. So we have the nth term. The nth term is n into n plus 1. So what I am trying to explain is, if you know the nth term, this is nth term now, n into n plus 1, you can check a1, a2, a3 and all that. You check a1, it will be 1 into 2. Brackets is nothing but for multiplication. a2 will be put 2. 2 into 3. a3 is 3 into 4. So it's very clearly you have this terms. Now our job is not only just finding the nth term, we have to find sum to n terms. We have to sum up all this. You have to sum up all this. Sum to n terms will be simply sigma of nth term. Sigma notation is sum to n terms. So sigma of n into n plus 1. That is sigma of, now multiply it, n square plus n ones are n. Summation can be written separately. So this is actually, you have to put it in brackets. So it is sigma n square plus sigma n. That will be, what is sigma n square? I gave you the formula, sum of the squares of the natural numbers. So n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. And what is sigma n? N into n plus 1 by 2. After that you simplify, you will get your answer. But the only thing is, in this special series, what is that you are planning to do is, first you find the nth term. Any special series, no, the first job one is you have to find the nth term. Then what? Nothing, you'll find the sigma of that. You can take as many questions as you want. I can give you one more example. Very nice problem. This is fourth problem. 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 into 4. Now first thing is you have to find the nth term. Then only you can simplify it. So think how to find the nth term first. Then even now this is a special series where you can write 1 by 1 into as 1 minus half. This can be written as, the second term is 1 by 2 into 3. You can write it as 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Try to take LCM and see, you will get the same value. But this is my way of finding the logic. But you have to find first nth term. Then you have to work it out. I want you to work on this problem. Okay, this is a small hint I'm trying to give you to work yourself. You can take as many problems as you want, but same procedure. Please do it in the same procedure. First thing is you have to find the nth term, then you have to find the sum to n terms. So first what you have to do is try to learn the formulas of sigma n square, and sigma n cube, and sigma 1. What is sigma 1? It is n. How? 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n times is n. What is sigma n? You know that, n into n plus 1 by 2. Learn all the formulas. Similarly, sigma n square and sigma n cube. Then you try to crack the problems. I repeat again, any special series, it's like an algorithm or it is a flow chart, whatever it is. Whenever you see a special series where you have to sum up, first job is to find the nth term. Second thing is to find the sum to n term. Sum of all that is summation of nth term. So remember these things, then it will be easy to you. There are few problems, hardly you have some 10 problems which you have to crack. So slowly you can crack them, do slowly and work it out. Like I told you to do this problem. Okay, I'll complete it. If you want, I'll complete it. That is 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3. First thing is you find the nth term. 1 by, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is n. 2, 3, 4. You can find the nth term also. It will be n plus 1. The second thing is you can write this 1 by 1 into 2 as 1 minus half. Take LCM, you'll get that. Then 1 by 2 into 3 is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. So on, 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. Now look carefully. This negative half plus half, negative 1 by 3, all will be cancelled. Since the second term is cancelled, the last before term will be cancelled. You will be left over with 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. No need of finding, you take LCM, no need of finding the sum to n terms. It is directly, you can simplify it and you can get the answer. The answer is n by n plus 1. I simplified the question. No need to find the nth term. Actually, the nth term is this. The nth term is this. Directly we have nth term, but no need to do again summation. You can straight away simplify this question. Only this problem is a special problem where you have to do it like this. Other problems all are of same type. First find the nth term. Any special series, first find the nth term. Then to find the sum of that n terms of the special series is sigma an. So work out on this. There are few problems. Please do all the problems. Then we'll see into the next section. So there ends the chapter. So any doubts, any questions you have, please interact with me. That's it. Hardly we have 10 problems. So slowly you practice. Before doing the exercise, I expect you to go through all the examples. Then you please do the problems. Thank you.